Hey everyone! So, you're looking for a dog trainer here in Spokane Valley? Well, you're in the right spot. Let's walk through how to find the perfect match for you and your dog.
Having a well-behaved dog just makes everything better around here, doesn't it? Whether you're hitting the Centennial Trail or just chilling at home, that training really pays off. So, let's get into how to make that happen.
Okay, first things first. Before we even start looking at trainers, let's take a minute to figure out what you and your dog actually need. Getting clear on your goals right at the beginning makes the whole process so much smoother.
So, what are you really trying to achieve? Think about it for a sec. Are we talking about a brand new puppy who needs to learn, well, everything? Or maybe you've got an older dog with one or two specific quirks you'd like to work on. Knowing this up front is going to make your search way more focused.
And yeah, the goals can be all over the map, right? You might just need the basics: sit, stay, come when called. Or maybe you're dealing with something a little trickier, like your dog getting super anxious when you leave. Just figuring out your main priority is really the best place to start.
Next up, you've got to think about logistics. What kind of training format is actually going to work for your life? This is just as important as the training itself, because if it doesn't fit your schedule or your budget, it's just not going to stick.
So, you've got a bunch of options. In-home training, for instance, is awesome for stuff that happens at home, like your dog going bonkers when the doorbell rings. But then you have group classes, which are fantastic for teaching your dog to stay focused when other dogs and people are around. It really depends on the problem you're trying to solve.
And, this is a big one, especially if you've just adopted a new dog. You've got to give them time to adjust. People often call this the 3-3-3 rule. They're overwhelmed at first, then they start to settle in, and after a few months, they finally begin to feel at home. Any good trainer will get this and won't rush your dog. It's a great reminder for all of us to just be patient.
All right, so you know what you need. Now let's talk about how to spot a great trainer right here in Spokane Valley.
One term you're definitely going to want to look for is positive reinforcement. It's pretty much what it sounds like. It's all about using rewards, like treats, praise, or a favorite toy, to encourage the behaviors you want to see. It's effective, it's humane, and it builds a really strong, trusting bond between you and your dog.
Now, this might look like a bunch of alphabet soup, but these letters are actually pretty meaningful. While Washington doesn't have a strict licensing requirement for trainers, these certifications show that a trainer has put in the work. It means they're serious about their education and staying up to date. It's a good sign that you're dealing with a real professional.
Okay, we're getting close. You know what you need, you know what to look for. So how do you pull the trigger and make that final choice?
Think of this as a little interview. A lot of trainers around here will offer a free chat or consultation, which is the perfect opportunity to ask these kinds of questions. You're looking for a partner in this, so you want to make sure you click with their style and their philosophy. Don't be shy about asking.
All right, let's talk money. This chart gives you a ballpark idea of what you might expect to pay for training in Spokane Valley. Of course, prices can change depending on the trainer's experience and what your dog needs, but it's a good starting point so there are no big surprises. Always best to ask for the exact costs up front.
So you've hired a trainer, you've started the work, that's awesome. But the training doesn't just happen in that 1 hour a week. The real magic happens with consistent practice. And luckily, we've got some fantastic spots around town to do just that.
Terrace View Park is a go-to for a lot of dog owners. What's really great about it are the separate fenced areas for big dogs and small dogs. It makes it a much safer place to work on things like getting your dog to come back when you call, without all the chaos.
Mirabeau Meadows is another great option. It's more spacious and it's perfect for when you're ready to level up. You can practice keeping your dog's focus on you even when there are other dogs running around and having fun nearby. It's a real-world test of their listening skills.
And of course, there's the Centennial Trail. This is where you can really test your loose leash walking. You've got bikes, joggers, other people with their dogs. It's the perfect place to practice keeping your dog calm and focused on you amidst all the normal, everyday distractions.
Look, all this effort is absolutely going to pay off. You're not just teaching sit and stay. You're building an incredible bond and helping your dog become more confident. And that opens up so much for both of you. Peaceful walks, relaxing at home with friends over, and just enjoying everything our community here in Spokane Valley has to offer. It really makes for a better life together.